Alright, welcome back friends to my channel. Today's episode is Today's video is about anime. What? Yes. It's about anime, but specifically anime characters I would love to fight. Whether this is verbally or physically, because half of these are for sure minors and I'm 22 years old. I should not fight these people physically. But I like to get on a little one-on-one verbal argument. Just have it out. Just get all my feelings out. Because I'm angry. I did not bother to get half these people's names because I don't care. First we have the chick from A Silent Voice. I feel like when I say that, people have an idea of what I'm talking about. Here she is. They tried to redeem her character. It did not work. They tried to have a little redemption arc for her at the end. No, it's not gonna work with me. It's not gonna fly. No way. If you've watched A Silent Voice, you will know what I'm talking about. I don't know if there's anyone out there that likes this girl. I don't know. I don't know if they exist. But if they do, I want to talk with them. Let them tell me their thought process. Because I feel like there's something wrong there. But she is so mean for no reason to our main character, our sweetheart of a main character, and I don't get why she has to be like that. So hate her. She's a minor though, so I will be verbally having it out with her. Alright, next, the love interest in Parasite. I cannot stand her. She's part of the reason why I stopped watching. The other reason is I just didn't like the anime as much as I thought I would. She's whiny, she's pointless, she's useless, she is nothing to me. And should be nothing to him either. But she continues to be like, oh, you're different. Then leave him alone. And she's trying to. And I think she should succeed and go away. I'd love that. I would love if she would just go away. But she probably won't. And I don't want to see them end up together because she doesn't deserve it. Alright, and next is the chick from Given. The wannabe Mafuyu who tattletales on Mafuyu to Uniyama. Given stands, y'all know what I mean. We don't like her. Now, I think she has some redemption in the manga. I cannot remember. It's been a couple months since I read it. But from the anime, you don't like her. She spills a secret information about my son, my baby, Mafuyu, to Uniyama that is just not her place. It's not her place, and it makes me so angry that she felt she had to do that. She tries to be like, oh, I'm just trying to start a conversation. What kind of conversation starter is that? I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it, but watch Given and you'll see who I'm talking about. You'll know who I'm talking about. And speaking of Given, I also don't like Uniyama's sister. What's her purpose? Genuinely, what is her purpose? All she did was complain about Akihiko, being like, oh, how's he doing? Oh, we broke up. Oh, I don't have a boyfriend. And then that one scene, Uniyama comes home. She's like, oh, put a pizza in the microwave. Why didn't you do it? You're older than him, right? Come on. Make the pizza, babes. I don't know her purpose. I really don't. Can someone maybe give me some insight of what her purpose as Uniyama's sister is? Now, do I want to fight her? Maybe. It's just depending because on TikTok I did like these Given filters, like little Given Russian roulette, and the filter told me that we're gonna fight each other. Next person I see is on site. Who is this person? Alright. I'll put a pizza in the oven. Do it yourself. Who desperately wants to drop kick me? So I guess it's fate. Now this next person is not a minor, and I'm gonna throw down. It is the dad from Stars Align. Now, not many people know about this anime. Stars Align is a tennis anime, 12 episodes. It's really good, really underrated. It's mainly about tennis, but also has just like side topics and issues that are really important and you don't really see talked about in anime, and it's really nice to see that, and it's really refreshing. And also the the ending of Stars Align is something else, so if you're interested to see what that is, go watch it. The main character's dad. He is a piece of poopy. Yes, I genuinely do want to beat him up. I can. He is not a minor. He's a grown man who is beating up on his own family. So I have the right to beat his ass. Yes. I want to throw down. I want to get a tennis racket. I want to bash his head in with it. If I get him too violent, I'll hold back what else I was gonna say. But yeah, I hate him, and I want him to get what he deserves. And if there's a season 2, I want there to be a season 2 so very badly. We might see that. I don't know. All right, next is Papa Dino. I don't bother to remember which Dino or Dino. I don't know. I just know he's a piece of shit. We all know that. He's from Banana Fish. He is the worst person one of the worst anime characters I've ever seen. Just so cruel. If you've watched Banana Fish, you know what I'm talking about. If you've not, he's just mainly just this big mobster guy, I guess you'd say that. He runs a business where he sells prostitutes, young prostitutes, and just abuses them and torments them, things like that. It's awful, and I hate it, and we hate him. I don't know if there's anyone that likes Papa Dino. If there is, you need help. That's not a good thing. So yes, I do want to physically beat him up. Can't think of how I'd do it, but I definitely have fun with it. Next is the main character from Hideo Jimmy My Hero. This is the teenager, the little teenager boy who's in a relationship with the teacher. I mean, that's something in the first place. That's another topic. But he is so immature because he's a minor, all right, in a relationship with an adult, and it's so annoying because he cannot communicate with this person. And it's getting dark in here. He's so immature. He can't communicate with this man, and I'm also just like, can the teacher just be with me? I'm of age. There's like what, a 4 or 5 year age difference instead of a 10-year age difference. I don't know, just a little thought there. He's just annoying. He's a child, literally, and it's just not a good. That teacher has patience for putting up with a minor like that. I don't know what he sees in him, but it's not my business. Next is the invisible girl in class 1A of My Hero Academia. I don't know her name. She did nothing wrong. I don't want to fight her physically. I don't want to verbally fight her either. I just think, what's her point? What's her point? She's invisible. How is that good hero quirk? You can be stealthy, you can sneak up on people and do, but really, you can't see her. You can't. She doesn't talk. Does she talk? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I do not remember this chick. But she's invisible to me and to everyone else, physically and literally, figuratively and literally. She's invisible to me. Now there's some characters that people want to fight that I personally like. Tompa from Hunter x Hunter. Now I would fight him. I think I would, because he's a little shit and he knows it. But I also love making fun of Tompa, and I make a lot of videos about him on my TikTok account. I just think he's funny. I love the running gag that I do with him about his diarrhea drinks. People want to fight Light Yagami. I love Light Yagami. He's not a great guy, but he's just so interesting, and I loved his character. He's one of my favorites. He's my first anime crush. So, sorry. I sometimes wanted to lash out at Naho from Orange, because she made me so frustrated. I'm not going to say why, because it'll kind of spoil the premise of the story, but she just wouldn't listen. She would not listen when it's obviously she needs to do something. It's life or death. And she's like, oh, I don't know. I will reach the screen and do it myself. I will. But I wouldn't beat her up. Oh yeah, Hunter x Hunter, that one chick in the Chimera Ant arc with the runny nose. Why is her nose running all the time? She needs to go catch it. I get she had a purpose in the arc, but I couldn't stand her. And plus that whole thing with the ant, the king ant, and her playing that board game for like 10 episodes straight. What was that? Anyways, But those are the anime characters I want to either physically or verbally fight. But out of that list, which one do I just despise the most, do you ask? Honestly, I'm thinking the girl from A Silent Voice. I can't stand her. She made me so upset. Every time I saw her, I was so upset. She did something so awful. And the fact that they tried to make her a good person in the end doesn't sit right with me. No, I will never forgive her. I will never forgive her, ever. I forgave the main character because he redeemed himself. But her, no, she was still acting up at that age. Come on, grow up. Feel free to drop anime characters you want to verbally or physically fight. I don't mean to get so violent, but you can't deny things make you angry. But thank you for watching. You can forget to like and subscribe, but I suggest that you don't forget. Be nice. I'll see you guys on the flippity flop.